Just a couple of years after I moved into the town home that I live in now, I had been using the credit cards a lot more. Owning a place and having a place that you need to keep up yourself, there are all sorts of expenses that you didn't realize that you were going to have. And the credit cards were giving me the illusion that I had more money than I actually had to spend. I was like, all right, well then I obviously need help. What should I do? Meeting with a financial counselor helped me to sort of get a clear view of what the picture was and why it was so out of whack and what we could do to sort of get it back in alignment so that we could eliminate the debt and also sort of manage the day-to-day expenses better so that, I could live without so much stress about how I was going to pay for everything. Once we sort of got the plan in place, it was just a matter of sticking with it. To have LSS Financial be able to do all of that heavy lifting was hugely helpful. It's nice to have somebody on your side like that to sort of get the plan in place so that it's possible for you to eliminate the debt.
A debt management plan works by making your payment through a nonprofit agency like LSS. You would originally talk with one of our counselors. We would then contact the creditors on your behalf. You would make your payment to LSS. Every month we then send that payment out to the creditors so that you're making consistent monthly payments every month to the creditors, but by going through us, you're proving financial hardship, and therefore we can get the reduced interest rates. Debt management programs are built so that they will be paid off in 5 years or less. When you sit down with one of our financial counselors, you basically just get to know each other. We go through your income, we go through your expenses, we take a really deep dive look into the budget. They'll look at all the different roads that are available to you when it comes to finances.
The first year was the hardest year because I was sort of learning the new habits and doing without things that I had been used to and sort of adjusting to how all of that was going to work. By the time you get like halfway in, you're like, okay, I am gonna get there, I'm breathing easier, this all seems manageable, this is cool, and then you're thinking, all right, when I get to the other side of this, I'm not gonna have this big payment that I need to make anymore to the credit cards, then I'm gonna have that money to do other things with. It was debt that was on the verge of being completely out of control, over $76,000 of credit card debt. Now I can pay for things that mean something, like I can finish paying down the mortgage on my house, I can finish paying down the payments on my car.
The main theme that I hear from people is, this is the best thing I ever did.
Working with the financial counselors at LSS helped me to sort of see that I could still live the way that I wanted to, but not take on debt because I'm spending money that I don't have. My life feels a lot freer and a lot less encumbered and a lot less worrisome.